All right, so it's opening night of Halloween Horror Nights. I'm at Cabana Bay Beach Resort right now, which is great. Except that it is like the surface of the sun hot out today, which is going to bode well for tonight. Running around a theme park, sweating profusely. We're headed to City Walk now to get some food, and then get into Stay and Scream to start our evening right with hopefully Stranger Things. All right, so walking into Universal now to do Stay and Scream. We're going to go to the Finnegan's area, so that way we can try to get into Stranger Things first before the crowds really make it big. It's probably going to be terrible later on tonight. It's not as hot as it was earlier, but it's still pretty warm, so I bet you tonight's going to be a toasty one. When we get into the Stay and Scream area, I'll talk a little bit about Stay and Scream and so if you don't know exactly how that works and you want to come and try it out, you can give it a try in the future. Also, I'm here with my friend Kevin.
I'm also one of those people that doesn't know how Stay and Scream works. I mean, I've never done Horror Nights before, so yeah.
That's right, I got a first timer tonight. We're going to torture him. It's going to be great. It's the best time of the year. Best time of the year. That music is way more epic than I was planning. Human Seeds of Extinction is that way. Here we are in the Finnegan Stay and Scream. They're doing it a little bit differently this year. There's a lot more space, although they're doing a more regulated line to gather out into the different houses. This year, the houses that they're going to be letting us out into are Stranger Things and Poltergeists, so it's kind of what we were hoping for, so that's good. We're going to do Stranger Things first, probably then Poltergeist, and then the originals that are here up in the sound stages, so Scary Tales and Carnival Graveyard, which I'm very looking forward to. It's going to be a great time. But we have to wait here for like another 45 minutes to an hour or more, because that's how it works. But, you know, it's great. This is Kevin.
howdy.
Kevin, this is your first time?
Yeah, I've never been here before. I was like super nervous all week, and now I'm more excited than anything. So
you're gonna do great, sir.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Also, Ryan's back.
Hello.
He's gonna tell us what he thinks about the houses tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like ribbon.
Mostly, people always just be like, yeah, except for houses.
Woo! Yeah, man.
Still waiting in Stay and Scream, but they should be letting us out soonish, we hope. We're not sure. Hopefully it'll be very soon. But it's going to be a lot of fun, so. We are going to head to Stranger Things first, and then we'll hopefully head to Poltergeist and then do all the original houses after that. Get everything up here done as soon as possible, which will be fantastic. Get everything out of the way, and then we can head out back, where things might have a little bit longer line, but we can wait because we've got this done in like 20-30 minutes. So I'm excited as hell. It's going to be fantastic. Are you excited, Kevin?
I am super duper excited.
Kevin, sorry, you're Kevin. Ryan.
What?
Excited?
Yeah!
Oh, now they have
So we're heading into Stranger Things, like I said. How tonight's going to work is a little bit weird because I'm not going to be able to film in the houses, but I'll be able to tell you when I get out what I thought of them. Kevin will tell you too.
Hi, yeah.
He's probably going to be scared.
I mean, maybe, I don't know.
He's going to be scared.
Scared?
And we'll give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Mostly, I think they're going to be thumbs up this year. What do you think? Mostly thumbs up this year for the houses?
Yeah, I mean, I like to talk about them a little bit, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking everything's going to be pretty solid except for Boomhouse.
But we just walked through the queue, and the area music for the park is like Night Runner. Just intense, like, synths. And I'm here for it. All right, so Stranger Things. What'd you think, Ryan?
That was incredible.
What'd you think?
I thought it was super good. You got a lot of the scares.
I
was
did.
able
I
to
did a lot
look
of the
around and
scares.
see things.
I got a bunch.
It was beautiful. The house is amazing. It looks just like the sets from the show. And the scares are mostly, I would say, Demogorgon-based. They're Demogorgon-based. Will got me once, though. But yeah, it's really well detailed and fabulous. And I think once they start getting their groove and figuring out when they should come out and scare, that house is going to fire all the time. Because it certainly got me a bunch of times. He can attest.
In the first 5 seconds of walking in, he gets hit by one.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah, it starts
immediately. There's
Yeah.
no There's no
There's
like,
not a facade. You're in it immediately.
yeah. One of the interesting things about Horror Nights is you get to go backstage in some areas, and I'm always reminded about how it must suck to evacuate people off of this ride. Oh God. Screaming metal death trap. We're currently walking through the scariest part of Halloween Horror Nights, the Jimmy Fallon Cube.
Okay, hashtag is terrifying. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so we did Poltergeist. Very scary house. But some
Lots of big things jumping out at you.
big things. Oh, thank you so much. But what was I say? Oh, right. But it's a little sparser than Stranger Things in terms of like set pieces. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
But it's much darker. Like the first third of the house, I couldn't see anything. And Kevin was like, "Please let me hold on to you so that way I can find my way through this dark
I was
maze."
holding on to a random person in front of me.
And then, but about once you get past Carol Ann, like looking at the TV, like starts to
Yeah.
actually get light, which is kind of nice.
But then it gets disorienting.
It's disorienting and lots of creepy shit. So it's a really good adaptation of the movie. Although the opening of the house is the ending of the movie. Spoiler alert.
But it's a really cool way to open the house.
Yes, absolutely.
I really want to rewatch the movie again before going through the house, and I would highly suggest doing it. Good.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, it's been so long since I watched it, but it was like, it's a super duper claustrophobic at parts, and like, we weren't moving steadily through, so there were times we'd be stuck, and then like, something would just keep jumping out at you because you weren't moving.
One of the big
anymore.
things kept jumping out at me.
It's the moment of like, yeah, we get it. Okay, thanks guys.
Rest in peace.
Don't worry, Rupert.
very crowded here tonight. This is probably the busiest I've seen opening night in a long time. It's probably because it is opening night. Everybody in the area wants to be first, see everything. You know, the reason I'm here. But this crowd is bananas. All right, so tonight's been kind of weird. We kind of went all over the map, but we did Carnival Graveyard.
It was really busy tonight.
It's really busy. It's so busy. We did Carnival Graveyard, which was the last IP house that we did.
No,
Not IP, sorry, original. Wow.
The only original
tired.
house we did.
Yeah, it's the only original house we
Yeah,
did
the only
today.
original one.
And it's phenomenal. The sets are amazing. It's so good. I'm gonna scoot out of the way here so you can see if we can buy merchandise. Buy their Stevie Nicks hats. But
Yeah, like the sets were amazing, and there were some really, really inventive scares in there.
yeah, some very cool stuff that I've never seen them do. That really actually got me to jump, so that was cool. And then me and Kevin, we did Trick or Treat. And I think Trick or Treat is a very beautiful house. It is not up to the scare level that I was expecting it to be. It's first night, so you never know. What did you think?
And also,
Well,
Trick or
no,
Treat isn't like a remarkably scary movie.
No, and then like I watched the movie for the first time today because it was like the only IP like I wasn't like super duper like familiar with. I mean, I was aware, but like yeah, it's tons of fun. It smells like candy the whole time, so that's
Chocolate everywhere.
that's a good time. And like it would sound like super scary, but Sam got me at every single one of the jump scares he possibly could. But yeah, it was fun, and it was like, hey, I mean, for fans of the movie, obviously, you're gonna go like, hey, it's that part. Oh, hey, it's that part.
Yeah,
so,
the
like,
sets are fantastic if you love the movie like I do. It's just a beautiful house, so I liked it a lot. But of the 4 that I did, Carnival Graveyard is definitely my top one tonight. You like Poltergeist best, right?
like Carnival Graveyard, like I like all of them a lot. Like Poltergeist left the biggest impression on me. I think Carnival Graveyard was super super cool, but for some reason like Poltergeist, just like I think back like, oh, there's so many cool like iconic parts in it, and it's super disorienting. So I don't know, like that's I guess for the night, I guess is my favorite one.
Poltergeist was the scariest. Carnival Graveyard was my favorite.
Yeah, I'll go with that because Poltergeist was terrifying. So we're gonna head back to the hotel now, and we'll probably do a little bit of wrap up over there. But
Possibly.
I'm tired, I'm sweaty, and I need to get off my feet. So let's go home. All right, so back in the hotel now. It's a little after midnight, and I am beat as hell. Today was very long, even though we spent most of it at the hotel relaxing. Just the drive of going from like Stay and Scream and getting to hit as many houses as you can is always tiring, but tonight it was even more so because of how busy it was. I know people that did Stay and Scream and only were able to do 2 houses, and like we did 4 houses, and that's because we were like not very trusting of the wait time sign. So like if it said 60, we were like, I bet you it's a little bit less than that. That happened with Trick or Treat. We got into Trick or Treat and it was like we made it what, 25 minutes? Mm-hmm. 25 minutes, but it was posting. We got hotel pizza because we were so hungry. But yeah, it was a great night experiencing the event for the first time this year. However, it was extraordinarily busy. I think we can thank Stranger Things for that. I really do. I think that is going to bring a large crowd to the event that has never been before, and they maybe don't know how exactly to handle the crowds that they're getting. Just for one IP, Stay and Scream was packed today, more than I've ever seen it. Like normally it's like maybe like 300 people doing it. There were like probably like 600, 700 people waiting in the Stay and Scream area by the end of it, and the crowds were intense. Some people that got in like line like for Stay and Scream like 30 minutes after we did were waiting an hour to get into Stranger Things. We waited only like 15, 20 minutes. So it's a very, very intense and really, really busy event this year. I bet you next week when it starts to like kind of get into its groove, and we have a Wednesday night this year in September. We have a couple of Thursdays that we have this year in September because they always have one Thursday where they don't open because of Microsoft, and that's coming up in a couple of weeks. So during the weekdays, I think it'll be a little less busy, but whoo boy, tonight was crowded. But we're going to try to do it again tomorrow night and try to do some of the stuff we didn't do. Because tonight we did Stranger Things, Poltergeist, Carnival Graveyard, and Trick or Treat. Well, me and Kevin did Trick or Treat. Ryan was not with us at the time. But hopefully Ryan will get to see Trick or Treat tomorrow. And then we can see some of like Slaughter Cinema. It's really good. We'll see Slaughter Cinema and
See my son.
Slaughter Cinema, Dead Exposure, Scary Tales, because tonight we only did one of the original houses, which is pretty off-brand for us, to be honest, because we're usually like, originals first, but we really wanted to get Stranger Things out of the way, and I think tomorrow we probably won't even go into Stranger Things because we've seen it, and then maybe save going back into Stranger Things for next week. So, thanks for joining us, and as always, happy Halloween. All right, so we're Just went cross-eyed. That was fun.